What a great time it is to be a Republican, huh? Here in Queens County and across the country. Let me just say one thing about this, right? In January, how did the jobs report look? Pretty darn good. How about February? Better. How about March? Very good. Have you taken a look at your 401k lately? Your retirement funds? Are they the same price or are they better? A lot better. And if you're not 12% or higher, you're making a big mistake out there. Go back in and see your advisors. This country's on the move. Donald J. Trump is spearheading that. And we're hoping to make New York GoRedNY.com. If you haven't heard that already, do it at home and get all your friends on it as well. GoRedNY.com. All right? Write it down, remember it, and give it to your friends. It doesn't matter if you live up in Chappaqua or Chappaquiddick, wherever Hillary Clinton lives. Upstate in Westchester County, up in Buffalo, or out on the Long Island Sound somewhere. That's good statewide, and we're very, very grateful that, quite frankly, our state party chairman, Ed Cox, is making these funds available, all right, for us to do this and to participate in this program. It is a great, great program. It's going to help the downstate ballot, and that means me. The candidates for city council, the candidates for controller, for advocate, and we'll soon hear from one of our candidates for mayor here in the city of New York. It is very exciting. It's something we wanted the state to do for a long time and get behind us, and now it's happening. I had dinner with the chairman of Queens County the other night. Bob Turner is excited. He's doing a great job in Queens County. The county is on the move. Thousands of calls are being made every single day to wake up Republicans in Queens County. Let's hear it for Bob Turner. You guys can do a hell of a lot better than that. This is on videotape. Let's hear it for the chairman. Thank you very much. So I'm running for city council, and the last time I did this, I came short 1,800 votes. And there's nothing worse than coming close in an election. I'll tell you that much. That absolutely stinks. We've got some new county leadership personnel coming on. Tariq Ramad is coming into the 33rd AD. And I'm confident with this young man's leadership, along with Donna and maybe their new chairman of that AD, that we'll not only get 30% in that district, we'll wind up getting 40%, and that's going to bring us to a win just in the 33rd AD alone. Thank you very much, Tariq. Now, we also have somebody who's the leader of the 24th AD, and I don't know if any of you know who that is. All right, and he's got a fine leader too, and she's sitting right here in the room along with us. But he needs a lot of help because the 24th AD is a, as Donald Trump would say, a huge AD. All right, Phil Orenstein. Phil, if you can get over 30% in your district, we win.
Okay,
we win.
We're going to get a lot of deplorables out to vote.
Yeah! Right? I've had some great conversations with our Conservative Party leader, George Levy. George, stand up. Let him know where you are. George is going to be our data king. George is a mathematical wizard. I love it every time he emails me because he crunches the numbers like you can't believe. He is going to put us like a thin razor point where we need to be on the map, and that map is right behind me right here. Now, why are we running? Why? Because we don't like the other guy? No. We're running because the homeless crisis in the city of New York is raining upon our district, and we don't have any homeless in our district. We're running because this mayor likes to divide us, not unite us. We're running because in this city and in this district, we believe in the better person in each and every individual who lives in this district. We're running because it takes 90 minutes for our constituents in this end of the district to get into the city of New York just by bus and train. We're running because this mayor wants to take the correctional institution on Rikers Island, all right, and subdivide it, decentralize it, and bring it into each one of our communities. Which one of you wants the 3 houses next to you condemned and a jail put up next to you? Which one of you? Anybody here? No, not at all. All right? Those are the reasons why we're running. We're running because every single day I talk to Ira, he's found me a brand new crater in a road in the city of New York that's not getting fixed. All right? Where are the services for this district? We're running because 212th Street and 212th Drive, who we've been asking for a year and a half, from Hillside Avenue to Jamaica Avenue to be repaved. It is a bus route for the city of New York. We've asked for it to be repaved, and the sitting city councilman says he's got Ken on speed dial. All right? Why hasn't it gotten done? All right? He's been there for a year and a half. All right? So those are just some of the reasons why we're running. We also are running, quite frankly, because I've got 3 of my own children and 2 grandchildren. God knows, you guys know I love it because I talk about them enough to this crowd. But I'm going to tell you one thing. My wife and my daughters and my son, they're going to be very proud of me. Because when I go home, I'm going to show them this shirt that was just given to me by the PTA president of this school. All right? Anybody who says Republicans don't care, they're out of their minds, they don't know, and they don't understand us. We care deeply. And quite frankly, education is the biggest thing that we want to get behind. I can tell you, as a retired police officer and captain, all right, that the only thing stopping kids from coming into police contact and control is a school teacher. She is the one that will prevent, or he will prevent that from happening. If they can engage those kids, keep them active in school, and get them into scholarship or academic excellence, then the police department won't have to worry about them. And that's where we want our kids. We want our kids in school. We want them to grow up, get a great education, and that's where we're behind with all that. I don't want to take up too much more of time on this, but I will tell you that we're in the middle of fundraising. And fundraising, you're going to hear this a lot from me. I know many of you have already donated. If you haven't, I need to get each and every one of you up to $175. All right, the city will match that 6-to-1, and that will give us $1,050 for each one of those 175 donations we get. It is imperative. We're up to around $11,000. We need to get to $17,500. All right, so if you haven't, or if you know someone else in the neighborhood that can get us to that number, let's get us to that number before the month of June begins, if we can. I need my leaders to work on that. I need everybody else in the community to work on that as well. And then probably what we're going to work on after that is getting about another $10,000 to $15,000 over the summer through a variety of community groups. All right, but I have to rely on my core group to get that done first. One other note that I want to let you know about. Ryan Godersky's coming in here tonight. He's going to talk about I Look and I think I Walk 360. It's a great data program helping to get the Republicans up, awake, and out and walking and talking and voting, hopefully, and supporting me and all the other candidates around the borough. All right, but that program costs money. It costs a lot of money. Now, the state is funding the state program, but I've got to get into a data management program like that myself. There are 11,000 Republicans, and I'm trying to get connected with each and every one of them in this district. That data program is very, very important, because if we can target harden those Republicans during the month of May, then when we call upon you to get the petitions out in June, it will make your job 150% easier. All right, because we're not going to send you to every door. We're going to send you to the doors of those Republicans that we know are alive and well and willing and want to nominate me as your city councilman. All right, so that's the update, Phil. All right, that's all that's going on. We've got a great program headed our way tonight. And all I can say is to each and every single one of you, including the guy that walked by my house last night, thank you, 150%. All right? There's a lot of work to be done. And remember one last thing. This isn't about me. This is your seat. This is each and every one of your seat. If you want a city council seat, it's up to each and every one of you to do it. I'm just your appointed representative and honored to be so. all right? But this seat belongs to each and every one of you. It is up to me when I get into that seat to reflect your values, your opinions, and your priorities, all right? So remember that. Let's have a great year. It's going to be a very, very active summer. As you can see, the club is not standing still. We're going to keep the club moving. Phil is, as you know, he's like a whirling dervish. He doesn't stop for anything, all right? And, and the campaign will go on as well. So do what you can, folks. Stay engaged, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've been doing, all right? Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.